Paul, only one place to start there with the sending off. Your team were 2-0 up but down to 10 men. What did you make of the sending off?
Well, from where I was, it looked very soft. I think he did show studs. I think he did clear the ball and then collided into the body with no malice. So I was very disappointed. I was more disappointed the referee took as long as he did to think about it, and also went into discussion with one of their players about it. And I think at the end of the day, I don't know whether he was influenced or not, but I'm saying that to me it was obviously a big feature of the game.
What happened after that, Paul? Because we saw you were sent from the touchline.
Oh, handbags are done as usual. No, that's nothing to talk about. Saying the end of the day, it was just me having a few words, or trying to get a few words, being ignored. So that was about it.
Will the club be appealing against the red card? Because you can ill afford to lose any more players, Paul.
Well, we'll have to see how bad it looks. The boy hasn't got that in him. He hasn't got that in him. He's got a tackle in him. So, I'm a bit disappointed the boy's got it 3 games. I think it's a hard one. We'll make that decision on Monday.
And how difficult was it for you up in the director's box having to try and get messages to Terry and Darren?
Well, the most difficult was that for an hour, we've matched them, all the departments, everything we needed to do. Obviously, they've made a couple of changes, freshened their team up. We've lost a goal, which has put us on the back foot. When you look at the bench, 2 strikers and a winger. The winger has to go in after 20 minutes. It's difficult. There was a couple of, the boy Gibbons, his first full game, he was paddling hot water up to his waist in the last 20 minutes. How do you put strikers on in those positions? I'm exasperated again as usual, and I'm really gutted for the players because they've done so well to get the 2-0 lead. Things might have been completely. I think would have been completely different if it was 11v11.
You must be delighted with Harry Cornick's goal, and then of course Omar justifying your decision to play him up front, Paul.
Well, as I said, in this instance, he's got attributes. He's got attributes to be a decent player out there. It's still a lot to learn. Again, his fitness levels, but we've raced Compton by trying to get some of our quality players into the team, and there he goes and has a tight calf again. So we had to take him off before it got any worse.
If you were to lose Compton and Jeffers, you would only have 13 players for Wimbledon next week. I mean, is that a realistic situation as we stand here?
Well, we've got a youth team if we were really short. But at the end of the day, we just have to wait and see what transpires over the week. Injuries are not going to be back for next Saturday, none of them. So, and then my problem then is you can't put them straight into a game after being out so long. Some have done no pre-season, some have done no training with balls at all. So it's very, very difficult to make a decision on that. I'd be insane to all of a sudden stick them in again. But the situation we're in at this minute, it's so disappointing.
So if Compton failed to recover and if Jeffers' red card wasn't overturned, it would be 13 players.
Sorry, he's the one, he'll make it next week. And then we just have to play, there was a time where we had 3 subs. 3 subs was all you were allowed at one time, 2 subs was all you were allowed at one time. So, it's not that bad. The problem is the positions. We've got plenty of forwards that would go on the bench, on the park, but defenders and centre-halves.
With the injuries and the red card this afternoon, with all the adversity you've had this season, are you hoping you're getting it out of the way in this first part of the season? Because you've already said you've never known a run like it, Paul.
Well, I've never been in football to have an injury front like I've had in Lady Luck. It's 2 sending offs that's cost us here at home. And so, sooner or later, I'm hoping everybody gets healthy. We can show people that, at this minute in time, we're making a game of games. It's not as if we're getting run over the top of. To be fair, today we were outgunned in the end, but we never let ourselves down. And in none of the games you could actually say we've been absolutely run over the top of. So yeah, you take the logical side of that. If we have all our boys back, we're all of a sudden going to be a far more competitive team.